one told you life was gonna be this way.
Hello and welcome back to Tiny Bunny. Don't you love it when the gang's all here? Jeez. Ugh. Where even were we aside from freaking out over color and then coming back?
Well, we just crashed back down to reality, so
let's snap back to reality. Oh, but the pretty music is still playing, so that's good, I guess. But let's get this show on the road. Because I didn't walk back from the forest. I just woke up in my bed on a normal morning with tea and medicine. Yes, hang on, what was the backlog? Yeah, so, yeah, so he was remembering the time he did it, and then he thinks it's a dream because he just woke back up in his bed. Right. Which, considering his sister made him watch Peter Pan and the whole thing was, like, jumping above the sky, like, the treetops, fair assumption. Still, I was hardly worried about trying to find a rational explanation for my night dance. That feeling of flight was much more important. The knowledge of how it feels to be hanging in the air above the treetops of majestic pines and baring my teeth at the moon.
Прости, задумался.
Sorry, I got lost in thought. Before I click forward, do you see that? Right above her head?
yeah, there's a third.
Oh boy. Alright, is it gonna be... You think it's gonna be Romka, Biasha, or Katiana? Or whatever her name was.
Selfishly, I would love for it to be Biasha because I'm a little tired of doing his voice.
Look, man, it's not my fault. It's not the game's fault. You liked Kung Pao a little too much. That's the movie, right? Kung Pao.
Gosh, do I have to subject you to more clips of it so that you can
No,
remember it?
I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good with. Man, that's a lot of nuts.
That's a lot of nuts.
And the gopher nunchucks. Oh fuck! Alright, I can't avoid it. Gotta click.
Слышал уже про Катю?
Have you heard about Katya?
А?
What? I glanced at the empty seat in front of me.
Катя пропала.
Katya went missing.
My sleepiness was gone in an instant. I frowned in suspicion.
Как пропала? Быть не может.
What do you mean? It can't be. Wait, what? What? That's not English!
Episode 3.
That's not English! What is this? What?
The center word says class. Dalvi. Tikhonov is Paul, as you call him.
Yeah, that was Paul. What? Hold on. What? What is... What? This isn't English! What did I click on? Okay, so this is the route breakdown, I guess? But it's not in English, help!
Well, you're scrolling too fast for me to read.
Okay, sorry.
All right. Varyahushka. Ворека на Vietke? Vietke? And then Zia. Yeah. Pierstwo. Doma. I don't know most of these words, but I know at the bottom, the one at the bottom there, Doma, I believe means home.
Okay. So yeah, it's coming across like this is the route. Because I remember part of, I think it's probably this, but part of one thing I read about their little update where they're like, yeah, okay, we got your feedback, we're gonna fix some things, was you miss out on context for an NPC for one of the characters if you pick a certain option in chapter 1, and they had to fix it to where you get that context either way. But it's like I click on everything, so why is this?
Gosh, it's been a minute since I've done any brushing up on my Russian at all, and I didn't know much in the first place.
Like, here's my other thing. Like, why is this showing up now?
What are the buttons on this? What are the numbers on the side?
It's Act 1, 2, and 3, because we're on Act 3, remember?
No, I don't remember.
Well, we're
Thinks
on
the
Act...
game does not announce itself that way.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. What did it say at the beginning of Act 2 or Act 3?
I don't remember Act 2, but I remember Act 3 because, you know, it's like start, yada yada, and then we have the QTE segment of with Paul, which I fucked up all 3 times.
Was that the beginning of Act 3?
I think it was a little bit before, because I remember editing in the Law and Order Don Don whenever the Act 3 came on.
Alright. Well, we're not getting anything out of this.
Yeah, it's like, why? It's not an English help. And why is this here? I didn't click on anything other than to just click forward. Did we fuck something up?
Drug?
Oh. Yeah, see, it does this.
No. I thought there was only 3 episodes.
Oh, there's 5.
Oh, there's 5?
Uh-huh.
Well.
Episode 4, Stomp Your Hooves in Wait.
Я сама не поверила, но Лилия Павловна на работу не вышла.
Okay.
I couldn't believe it at first, but Lilia Pavlovna didn't come to work today. To work?
Yeah, because, Lilia Pavlovna...
Her mother?
Yeah, her mother, who's the teacher.
Her mom's the teacher?
Yes, that's why Katia gets to be, like, the teacher's assistant. And thinks her
What
shit
a
does
little
stink.
bitch! No wonder!
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We should probably not rag too hard, because this is a dead child. Fictional.
I mean,
dead.
we don't know that she's dead.
Fictional, but... I mean...
We haven't seen any evidence that they have been actually hurt.
Okay.
We just know that they're missing.
Okay. But yeah,
And
okay.
to put it more frankly, for them to be dead would be the boring option.
That's true. Now, I want to quickly have like a bit of a critique real quick, because this is a personal dislike I have. I get the idea and the importance of picking up exactly where you left off. But that being said, I really much rather would have preferred if it went had the big reveal that Katya was missing now. Chapter end, or episode end. Next episode begins later. I don't like this picking up immediately in the same spot in the same conversation. That feels... I don't know, it feels clunky. It feels clunky to me. But nitpicks aside, let's continue.
Контрольная отменяется.
The test is off.
I remembered Katya. She was both beautiful and mean. I think I'm growing numb to this game's graphic jump scares like that. Katya, the first girl in our class whose bodies started maturing to the envy of all the other female students.
I'm sorry, what? When did you get this information, Anton?
Yeah. Well, remember Anton's like careening towards his incel nice guy neckbeard fedora tipping arc, so it's like it makes sense that one of those of all people would notice that.
Continuing.
The main source of gossip, a snake and a bitch. I continue scribbling in my notebook, drawing rows of pines and two small figures flying between the treetops and the full moon. Shivers ran up to my shoulders, sneaking playfully under the hem of my shirt. Even though soaring through the sky felt so simple, there was still something evil weighing me down. The culprit was definitely still in the village. They were hiding something horrible under a mask of piousness.
А что ты рисуешь?
What are you drawing?
Embarrassed, I covered the notebook as if there was something shameful about the figures above the
Да
forest.
ничего, так, дурака валяю.
Nothing really, just fooling around. Polina put her elbows on the desk. I had already forgotten how light and graceful she was, just like a violin. The anger and rage that boiled inside me yesterday during our phone call subsided, hid in a hole. I just couldn't stay mad at Polina. I wish she could also jump around with us after stripping away her mask of fake mundanity. I smiled, imagining Polina's skirt flapping in the wind.
Uh-huh, I imagine you would, Anton.
Yeah.
God.
The stars sparkling all around us, her asking in bewilderment whether it is all a dream. And myself telling her that it doesn't matter. Polina's expression grew dark again.
Ужасно еще и то, что Катю мне жалеть сложно.
It's also tragic that I find it difficult to empathize with her.
Я правда ищу в себе сострадание, но вспоминаю ее поступки и...
I tried so hard, but then I remembered all her nasty deeds and...
Polina shook her head.
Я чудовище, да?
I'm a monster, aren't I?
No, I thought. You're one of the most beautiful girls I've ever met. But alas, you're only number 2 on that list.
Oh my god. Anton's a furry.
Furry! Furry!
Everybody point and laugh at the furry.
Furry! And of course, Anton would be falling for a fox girl. Being the most... it's like, I get it. I'm a basic ass motherfucker too. I'm a husky. That don't mean I can't point and laugh at all the crystal fox stands out there. You guys are the most basic of bitches I have ever seen.
Wow.
You literally, I bet, look, I honestly think Crystal Fox lovers go to restaurants and order water without lemon.
You know that I started as a fox, right?
I don't give a fuck about foxes in general, it's just Crystal Fox in particular I take umbrage with.
Ah, the Star Fox lady.
Yeah, because Fox McCloud's better, he always has been better, and I'm glad that's the one good thing to come out of the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
We don't talk about the Super Mario Galaxy movie.
But Fox's got the succulent bottom whip.
We don't talk about Super Mario Brothers Galaxy. We don't talk about Super Brother Mario's Galaxy.
We don't talk about gay pregnant Luigi either, but you know. Anyway.
I mean, we could.
We could. We could, because I mean, let's face it, the Bowser Luigi tension, it's there. Don't try to deny it. Think about it. They both know what it feels like to live in Mario's shadow, and they both know how it feels to constantly lose to Mario. So it's like, there's a lot of things that could go on there.
With that said, the natural pairing for Luigi is King Boo. Not because they have any chemistry at all, but just so that we can have the ship name Booigi.
You know, all I can think of is like a really fat Boo now, but anyway.
Uh-huh.
I blame you.
All right, back to the furries.
Плохо, наверное, что исчезновение анкеты расстроило меня больше, чем пропажа одноклассницы.
It's not okay that I felt worse when I lost my questionnaire than when she went missing.
Oh,
Wait,
please.
what happened to the questionnaire?
Yeah, what happened to that? Because Anton had it, but there was also... Time skips and time progression is not very clear in this game, except for just now. So the phone call and the magical color experience happened last night. But between last night and Anton getting and filling out the questionnaire... My nostrils picked up the smell of candy, tree resin, and fireworks.
Ты потеряла анкету?
You lost your questionnaire?
Да, и кто-то сейчас читает чужие секреты.
Yes, somebody out there is reading other people's secrets now.
Yes, the forest, I thought, imagining the crooked branches turning notebook pages, touching the childish handwriting with their icy twigs.
Надеюсь, ее найдут.
I hope the search goes well.
I was unsure whether she spoke about Katya or her notebook. I wanted to ask her about it, but then I noticed Polina's intense stare directed at me.
Что?
What?
Ты будто изменился.
You've changed.
I smoothed my hair flat, surprised.
Просто не выспался.
I just didn't sleep well tonight.
Сегодня ты точно какая-то другая мелодия. Очень древняя,
different.
таинственная.
You're a different melody today. Some mysterious ancient tune.
Maiden goddess wandering the night, in your name we bear hearts. Also, that... oh god, there comes the flute music again. I thought about the flute's melody, streaming between the bushy treetops.
Надеюсь, ты никому не рассказал про наш вчерашний разговор.
I hope you haven't told anyone about our chat yesterday.
Что ты?
Of course not. She nods as if acknowledging that she can fully trust me. I was unsure whether I merited such trust. Good! That's reflection! Maybe you won't become a fedora tipper. But I swear to God, if Anton gets a trench coat and a katana, I'm gonna fucking uninstall and stop playing this game. Her hair cascaded down. Huh? What?
Do you want spoilers?
No, because I've already accidentally spoiled myself to a couple things when trying to find thumbnail material for this game.
Good, because I actually don't know anything.
Good. Good. Her hair cascaded down around her shoulders. The smell was so wonderful that it sent me flying towards the glowing stars of my inner cosmos without any magic. Biasha jumped at me like a jack-in-the-box toy and yelled in my ear.
Опачки!
Looky here!
Can you get that tooth gap out of my face, please?
Jesus fucking Christ. I said his name, and lo and behold, the devil has appeared.
So it's like every time this child gets a little close to the screen, I'm like... For those of you that don't know, America had some very racist interpretations of what Chinese people looked like. And it's not very nice. And I'm like, there are certain aspects to this that are leaning a little bit closer to that. It's like a couple of the more particularly not okay episodes of Shaolin Showdown. God.
А чё это у вас за суры-муры-на?
Having a lovey-dovey time.
Ты чё, очкарик, Полиночку охмуряешь?
Hey, Four Eyes. Are you trying to pick up Polina? Polina came to my help even though I didn't ask her to. Or maybe I did with my entire appearance.
Что за глупости? Мы просто друзья.
What's with this nonsense? We're just friends.
Твоя подружка, значит? Ходишь вместе за платьями с этим педиком?
Is he your girlfriend then? Do you buy dresses together with this rainbow?
Никакой он не педик. И вообще, отвянь от Петрова.
He's not a rainbow.
Yeah, Petra.
Leave Petrov alone.
I needed to do something, but I just sat there clutching the edge of my desk. Romka gave me a deriding snort.
Баба тебя спасла, уродец. Живи пока.
A girl let you live, ugly face. I'll let you live. For now. Oh my god, did you hear that laugh?
I'm painfully reminded of Tim Curry as It.
Oh god, yes! God. I actually hope I get to watch the new It movies at some point. I'm kind of like, you know what? I want to see it. Because I found I went on this kick where like I found a lady who did video essays on horror movies, and she had a 3.5-hour video on the entirety of like It, from like original miniseries and book and new series. Like, and it was a...
That's a lot of it.
Yeah, it was... That's a lot of nuts! Just flip out the phone. He's just left! He's got some nuts! Oh, fuck. Polina showed me a sad smile.
Будь сильным.
Be strong.
I wanted to scream that I couldn't. I couldn't be strong and stand up against these bastards. I couldn't stand up for myself. Or anyone else. I'm pathetic. I want to disappear into the forest, dig myself into the snow. I want to go home, get under my blanket, far away from humans. Polina left, and the thoughts that were terrorizing me finally made me weep. I stayed late after school again to escape Romka's ire for my rash act of talking to Polina, which meant I had to drag my feet toward home in the twilight. A bored school janitor scraped his shovel against the asphalt, and the upperclassmen blew out smoke that formed clouds similar to dialogue bubbles in comics. I wanted to fill those bubbles with friendly words, but there was nothing friendly about the icy stares those guys gave me. I was leaving the unpleasant world of stale buns and nasty insults. Someone shoved me near the stairs. Didn't their parents teach them to apologize? I crossed the village and slowed my pace near the bridge. I turned my head around, looking for my fox friend, but neither she nor my other new friends could be seen anywhere. I was met with the silent forest. It felt like a crouching predator pretending to be asleep. It still watched me with one eye from under half-closed eyelids, and I walked through it, my fingers gripping the backpack straps, looking at my feet through a pair of glasses.
Katya! Katya!
Once again, black shadows flashed among the naked trees, shouting the name of a girl who was most likely already dead, over and over. The sunset fizzled over the pine tops, like a flame from a gas burner set to a minimum. I walked forward, trying to hide my head and my shoulders, avoiding the sight of the crooked trees. The house was a dark stain on the white snowy blanket. Man, okay, I'm tired of the word stain today, because I was recording Echo earlier, and the word stain kept coming up there, too, referring to a location. And I'm like, yeah, you know, it's like that video, that one guy, you're acting sus lately, you sussy baka. Oh, that's not right. The front door was open and swayed slightly in the wind. It felt like my skin was getting covered in rime. For those that do not know, rime refers to that sort of salty, crackly bit of ice that forms on ships. I clenched my fists. Darkness oozed into the hallway, and snowflakes floated inside along with it, landing softly on the rug, like a pack of vultures that sensed their food. I stepped into the door. I stepped into the doorway with the utmost caution. For a moment, I thought I heard someone talking in the kitchen, but it turned out to be a radio broadcast.
Циклон, о котором мы предупреждали, движется к региону. Завтра синоптики обещают ветер с порывами до 15 метров.
The previously mentioned cyclone is even closer to the region. The official forecast for tomorrow suggests gusts of wind reaching up to 70 kilometers per hour.
What's KMH to MPH?
Decently fast.
That's 40 miles an hour! Damn, son! That's enough to, like, knock you down if you're not ready for it.
Yeah, so definitely don't go gliding through treetops at 40-mile-an-hour winds, okay, kids?
Yeah.
МЧС призвала жителей соблюдать меры предосторожности. Дороги перекрыты. Холодная воздушная масса арктического происхождения несет с собой буран.
Emercom of Russia has called on citizens to exercise extreme caution. The roads are closed off. The cold air streams coming from the Arctic are bringing massive blizzards.
I heard voices coming from the upper floor, too. The staircase let out a long squeak. I took one step, yet my heart managed to beat 6 or 7 times in the meantime. The door to my parents' bedroom was ajar. A shadow play unfolded inside a light spot. Black silhouettes were performing a dance of hatred. Mom hissed at Dad, her wrists flying toward the ceiling, and he towered over her, his hands crossed on his huge chest.
Мы все в опасности. И все из-за тебя.
Give me one moment, please. I have to mentally prepare for this. As anybody who's been watching might recall, this is one of the few things that does genuinely upset me. And honestly, it's weird, but I'm glad I decided to voice both of these characters, so it's all coming from me. And nobody else. It's just my voice. It's just my voice talking to itself, and we're fine. We're all in danger, and it's your fault.
И не ври, ты видел его в поселке.
And stop lying, you saw him in the village.
Он вычислил, где мы живем.
He found out where we live.
Это был не он.
It wasn't him.
Я читала в газетах, на что способны твои дружки.
I've read about the things your buddies are capable of in the newspapers. I run toward my bedroom. My parents were in the middle of another quarrel, where they showered each other with mutual accusations. Dad let out a low, beast-like roar.
Пусть они прекратят.
Make them stop.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Malsanz. She's crying again.
Yeah. I'm just
Also-
gonna have to keep the microphone like super close to my mouth, so I don't have to like try and raise my voice at all.
God. Also, fucking, I guess this kind of soft proves the theory that I put forward that Gigadad accidentally did something with the Mafia.
Probably, yeah.
Olya stood in the corner, pressing her little palms against her ears. Her face swollen from crying made my skin freeze.
Случилось.
What happened?
Они разведутся.
Oh no, it's time!
The
It's
big
time!
The Big D! Showtime!
They're going to divorce.
I hugged my sister and held her tight. My tongue refused to listen to my commands, to look for excuses. It felt like the screams were coming from every direction, right and left, up and down, splitting my head apart. Swear words rained down on us, so we covered our heads with our hands like refugees running from a bombing.
Я хочу уйти.
I want to escape.
В свою комнату.
To your room?
Нет. Дальше.
No. Far away.
Отведи меня в Небыляндию. Ты обещал.
Lead me to Neverland. You promised.
I carefully unglued Olya's hands from her ears and led her away from the room with our parents, which was vibrating with malice.
Из-за тебя.
Your fault!
Ради кого?
For whom? Your own, and only your own. I would never. In moments like these, I despised them more than they despised each other. I bolted down the door to my room and leaned against it. My knees gave way.
Послушай, Оля, мне тоже здесь плохо.
Look, Olya, I also hate it here.
Ты хотя бы в школу ходишь.
At least you can go to school.
I let out a sad laugh.
Эта школа кошмар. Меня там все ненавидят.
That school is a nightmare. Everyone hates me.
Только одна девочка надо мной не смеется. Зато жалеет, как побитого пса.
There's only this one girl who isn't making fun of me. She takes pity on me instead, like I'm a beaten dog.
Ты не пес. Ты...
You're not a dog. You're
Я
a
не понимаю,
bunny.
кто я.
I don't know who I am anymore.
Но там, снаружи, ничем не лучше, чем в доме.
But the outside world is clearly no better than our home.
Где же лучше? Давай пойдем туда. Полетим, поплывем.
Do you know a better place? Let's go there. We'll fly or swim.
Если б можно было, я бы все на свете отдал, чтобы уйти и забрать тебя с собой.
If only we could do that, I would have sacrificed everything to escape and take you with me. Olya's upper lip trembled.
Клянешься?
Swear?
Oh dear.
Yeah, I put on a bitter smile.
Чтоб мне умереть.
On my own life. Something hit the window's ledge on the outside. Olya shuddered and shifted her gaze toward it. Bam! Another snowball smacked into the window's frame.
Ты ждешь кого-то?
Were you expecting someone?
I didn't reply. Instead, I let go of her wrist. Olya wept in fear. I crossed the room, wincing from every shout coming from my parents. I could hear plates getting smashed now. They must have moved their argument to the kitchen. And nothing for me to look at. I flung the curtains and the window open. Hootie, Teddy, Wolfie, and most importantly, the charming Elisa stood outside waving at us. Olya gasped in surprise when she saw the owl girl.
Я же говорила.
See? I told you.
Да, знаю, я тебе всегда верил.
Yeah, I know. I always believed you.
Кто они?
Who are they?
Her fearful voice also had some curiosity mixed in.
Чтобы в такую погоду дома сидеть, надо быть очень скучными детьми.
Only the most boring children sit at home in weather like this.
We still have so many games to play. Hoot!
I wasn't ready! God damn it, not again!
Давайте только не во все игры играть, а то у меня лапка болит.
But let's not play all of them. My paw hurts.
По чуть-чуть, и потом отдохнем.
We play a little, then rest.
Friends!
Выходите скорее, играть и танцевать.
Come on!
Come on, come out to play and
Dance! My heart started beating faster as soon as I saw Elisa, and my inner voice practically screamed, "She's here! She's finally here!"
Они знают, как попасть в Небыляндию.
Do they know the way to Neverland?
I entertained that possibility looking at the animal kids.
Может быть, пойдем и узнаем.
Maybe. Let's go find out. The silhouettes of my forest friends promised to free us from sadness, anger, and nightly horrors. I made sure that Olya wore warm clothes. What the fuck is that on her hat?
it's a bunny pin.
Yes, but like it looks like that one creepy fucking bunny that creepy bunny costume. Oh god, I'll have to like find the video. Mom barked at Dad like a wild beast from the show with Nikolai Drozdov. Who is that, Malsanz? Who'd that be?
Could that be Nikolai Drozdov, a Soviet and Russian zoologist, traveler, popular science advocate, and a TV host featuring in the Inside the Animal Kingdom program. He is famous for his infectious optimism and overwhelmingly empathetic attitude toward animals.
So, two things. One, boy howdy do I love being inside the animal kingdom. Ha ha!
Aha!
Two, so it's Russian Steve Irwin?
Yes?
We sneak past the rumbling kitchen and into the snowfall outside. Elisa ran up to me and hugged me tight, poking her cold nose into my neck.
Как же долго!
You took so long.
Пока мы вас домоседов ждали, то чуть не состарились.
We almost got old waiting for you shut-ins.
She pressed her body into me even harder.
Оказывается, ждать так утомительно.
Turns out waiting is so tiring.
Oh, I get it. It's winter, so he's tired all the time. I get it.
Фу, дайте хоть минуточку в себя прийти.
Phew. Give me a minute to catch my breath.
Однажды я тоже долго собиралась. А когда закончила, то и вовсе забыла куда.
I was preparing to leave for a long time once, Hoot Hoot. And when I was done, I forgot where I was supposed to go.
Olya looked at the owl with suspicion. But she still giggled when the bird did a backflip and landed perfectly on her feet without staggering. All the other animals, as if on cue, stopped fooling around and stared at Olya in amazement.
Это же та девочка, что не хотела со мной дружить.
That's the girl who didn't want to become friends.
Меня зовут Оля.
My name is Olya.
Okay, the button looks much less terrifying now that it's, like, closer. But what does it have? Does that have maracas? What are those?
No, I think those are its paws.
Okay.
Раньше я просто тебя боялась.
I was afraid of you before.
Тебя испугала наша совушка.
Were you afraid of our Hootie?
Может быть, у нее совофобия?
Maybe she has owl phobia?
А это лечится?
And you cure that?
Главное, чтобы ребенок не боялся веселиться.
It doesn't matter as long as she's not afraid of having fun.
Иначе с нами можно умереть от страха.
Or she might get scared to death with us.
I swear to God, if there's another musical number in this chapter. I was stunned at the realization that my lips were slowly forming a smile. Every time I met Elisa, it felt like I crossed a river, and the sound of flowing water suppressed all of my negative thoughts.
Какие у вас красивые костюмы!
Your costumes are so pretty.
The fox girl let go of me and squatted beside Olya.
О, какая очаровашка!
My, what a cutie.
Антоша, почему ты прятал от нас это милое создание раньше?
Why did you hide such a cute creature from us before, Anton?
I glanced at the house, worried that our parents might have seen us and were about to ruin our fun like they always do. Then hugged my sister and replied,
Давайте отойдем подальше.
"Let's get further away from here."
Запросто!
Sure thing.
Оля, а ты знаешь, как найти в нашем лесу Деда Мороза?
Hey, Olya, do you know how to find Grandpa Frost in our forest?
Grandpa Frost, dead Moros. Might have been a Spanish pronunciation, pardon me. A legendary figure similar to Santa Claus, hailing from Slavic mythology. He is often depicted wearing a heel-length fur coat in red or blue, a semi-round fur hat, and a pur of Russian traditional winter footwear, valinki. His face is adorned by long white beard, and he walks with a long magic stick. He's said to bring presents to well-behaving children on New Year's Eve.
I'm sure the stick is for the rest of them.
My little sister's eyes widened.
How?
Нужно идти по сладкой тропинке.
You need to follow the sweet trail.
Elisa bent down and took a candy out of the snow. Olia raised her hands in amazement. I think I've actually seen that kind of candy before. Because it looks like Mardi Gras candy that I got once when I went down to Lake Charles in Louisiana. Which, by the way, here we are again, getting more mileage out of this pose for Elisa.
As one does.
I mean, again, not throwing shade, not throwing blame, but it's like, you do what you gotta do. I'm just gonna gently poke at it because it's kind of funny. She gave me an inquiring look. I nodded. My sister munched on the candy.
У нас что, в лесу завелся Дед Мороз?
Wait, do we, Hoot Hoot, have Grandpa Frost in our forest?
Почему? Ты мне не рассказывала.
Why, Hoot Hoot, didn't you tell me?
Я рассказывала. Сегодня днем.
I did, this afternoon.
Но ведь днем я сплю.
But I sleep during the day.
Ага. Вот я и рассказывала, пока ты спала.
Right, I told you while you were sleeping.
Okay, I like Elisa progressively more. She's kind of funny. Oh. What? Wait, what? That was a tail.
Yeah.
That was a whole ass tail.
Yeah.
Elisa dashed away, wiggling her red tail like a torch's flame. Shit. Oh man, not gonna lie, this game was kind of a real, like, fucking downer for a while, and I know it's probably gonna sucker punch here real soon, but it's like, this is kind of fucking nice.
Yeah.
Just sucks that there's a fucking winter storm coming and we've decided to go outside.
Yeah. It's gonna be great.
Only good things can come from this.
Yeah. Oya is perfectly prepared.
Would you like to lead us into the outro, Malsanz?
Well, thank you all for joining us tonight at the Dog Bowl food truck. This has been Coco Boof and Malsanz. And we will see you again.
Have a good night, guys.